Okay, hey, so I um I just got back from breakfast with a friend and I just was feeling very emotional from our conversation and I kept going back and forth between like do I want to call somebody? Do I want to just make a short Instagram thing about it because I just feel like I want to express and I just came to the conclusion of like I don't want to dump that onto somebody else and the Instagram post was just not going to be sufficient. So I decided to come on and make this journal posting. But man, like it was just watching her like express these like serious deep emotions and just to see this from a friend who has been such a joy to me and has been such a giving, loving person who I've watched grow so much over the years, it was just heavy to me to watch to see her do that, but also just in a broader sense to know that even at this age of like 25, 26, like there's so much stuff that we're going through. And I guess this is just what I was feeling, that I was just so, even if it wasn't me, that I'm so sorry for all the mistreatment that we've all had to endure from family, friends, lovers, otherwise. Like, I'm deeply sorry that each one of us have had to go through things, have had to go through heartbreaks, mistreatment, like, and it's not our fault. Our scars are not our fault. And I know that the world sometimes will make you feel like it doesn't matter what someone did to you, it's your responsibility to move through it. And that has always just been a hard thing for me to swallow. And I guess you get to the age where you start to make things make sense to you and you believe things for yourself. I just don't believe that one. I don't think that our healing is solely our responsibility. I think it is selfish. I think it is absurd to tell someone who has been drugged through the mud by someone else that is their responsibility to fix themselves. Like, that will never sit well with me. I will never agree with that. I don't. I think that we all have a collective responsibility to each other. And it is unfair to say to someone, I know that you didn't put that scar there, or I know you didn't put that wound there, but you tape it up and you heal it, without ever thinking about how that scar got there in the first place and what we can do to make sure that scar doesn't happen, that wound doesn't happen again, or that scar doesn't open back up. And I'm like, that's where we come into play. Like, that's my friend, and I have not done that, but just to hear her say that, it's like, I can do better. I can listen, and I can learn, and I can do better. We all can do better. And, your pain is relevant. Your trauma is relevant. Your tears are relevant. The questions you have about what's happened in your life are relevant. And these conversations that we have with each other are relevant. And I hope that we never get tired of having those conversations. I hope that we never get tired of pulling back those scabs and looking at it. I hope that we never get tired of hearing people express what they've gone through, even if it makes us uncomfortable, even if it makes us relive the things that we've been through. There's something in that. There's beauty in that. And I felt insufficient. I felt like I didn't know what to do. And sometimes I feel that being there with her, being there with your friends, your family, whoever is expressing something, you just being there and listening, that's maybe what we need to do. But I'm just, nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And if No one ever says it. No one ever apologizes. I'm sorry. And I know people will tell you need to learn how to move on without somebody ever apologizing. And yeah, that's part of your healing. But I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to just let and to never address why things happen. To just make it seem like healing is all on me or all on us. Like, people are hurt. People are hurting. And it is serious and it is real. And I am tired of just because we get older that like it goes away. We're just bigger versions of our smaller selves. Like, it's still there. It still hurts. We just need to do better. Like, I feel like we're accountable. Each one of us is accountable to each other. I do. And I think we need to practice better accountability. I think we need to stop being absolved of our accountability, our self-accountability, and for others. Like, you did that to that person. You put that there. You put that trauma there. You put that insecurity there. Like, it's it's not just them. Like, it's not. Like, it's not just them. And the ramifications of these situations that we are in, and it's not always, oh, you allowed that to happen. Like, I didn't allow someone to just come and smack me in the face. I just didn't allow that to happen. It happened to me. And I'm still dealing with the ramifications of that. And instead of attacking me for allowing something to happen, why don't we address the fact that somebody's just going around smacking people in the face? Like, I will never understand that. Like, and it is crippling to let people get away with those things without ever addressing what you're doing. And I do think that shit is I'm sorry. I do think that it is a cycle. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest and say that. And, yeah, it was a lot. And I just want better for all of us. I really do.